Welcome to Hidden Truths, the channel where we share emotional, heart-touching stories of love, courage, and those unexpected moments that change everything. If you love offers romances, second chances, and stories that make you believe in hope again, subscribe and hit the bell. You don't want to miss these. Today's story is called I Teased My Boss on April Fool's Day. Be my wife for a day. She laughed and said, "What if it's forever?" My name is Ethan Harper, and this is the story of how one silly joke turned my ordinary life into something extraordinary. I work in a marketing firm in downtown Seattle. Nothing fancy. Just a regular guy in his late 20s, blending into the background with my coffee runs and deadline stresses. For 3 years, I've reported to Victoria Langford, my boss. She's the kind of woman who walks into a room and everything just brightens. Confident, smart, with long auburn hair she ties back during meetings, and eyes that seem to see right through you. She's professional, always fair, but distant, like there's a wall she keeps up. I admired her from afar, but I never dreamed she'd notice someone like me. It all started on April Fool's Day last year. The office was buzzing with pranks, fake memos, whoopee cushions, the usual chaos. Victoria even joined in, switching everyone's computer wallpapers to funny cat memes. By afternoon, the team gathered in the break room for cupcakes. Someone handed me a ridiculous plastic tiara because it was close to my half-birthday or something stupid. Everyone was laughing, and Victoria stood there with a rare, genuine smile, holding a small gift bag she'd brought for the team. Feeling bold from the sugar rush and the playful vibe, I looked right at her and blurted out, "Victoria, since it's April Fool's, will you be my wife for a day? Just to make this prank complete." The room exploded in laughter. Colleagues whistled and teased. I expected her to roll her eyes or play along lightly, but Victoria paused, her cheeks turning a soft pink, and she looked straight at me with that steady gaze. Then, in a voice just loud enough for everyone to hear, she said, "What if it's forever?" The laughter stopped. My heart slammed against my chest like it was trying to escape. Was she joking back? Her smile was playful, but there was something deeper in her eyes, a spark I'd never seen before. The moment hung in the air, and then someone broke the tension with a joke, and we all went back to work. But for me, everything changed. That night, I couldn't sleep. I replayed her words over and over. What if it's forever? It had to be part of the prank, right? But deep down, I'd harbored feelings for her, quiet ones buried under professionalism. She was my boss. It was impossible. The next few days were torture. Stolen glances in meetings, awkward hellos in the hallway. I tried to act normal, but every time our eyes met, my stomach flipped. Victoria seemed different too, softer smiles lingering a second longer when assigning tasks. A week later, she called me into her office after hours. The city lights twinkled through the windows, rain starting to patter against the glass, Seattle's classic mood. She closed the door and leaned against her desk. "Ethan," she said softly, "that April Fool's joke, it stayed with me." I swallowed hard. I didn't mean to make things weird. It was just, she interrupted with a small laugh. "It wasn't weird. It made me realize something. I've always noticed you, your quiet dedication, how you make the team better without seeking credit. But I kept my distance because, well, I'm your boss. Boundaries matter." My pulse raced. "And now," she whispered, stepping closer, "I can't stop thinking about what if. What if it wasn't a joke?" In that moment, the wall came down. We talked for hours about our lives, fears, dreams. She admitted she'd been alone for years, focused on career after a bad breakup. I confessed my hidden admiration. It was cautious, electric. We agreed to explore it slowly. secretly at first to protect her position. But office life has eyes everywhere. Rumors started whispering, late nights working together, which were really quiet dinners, the way we'd smile across the conference table. Management caught wind and called Victoria in. They questioned her professionalism, hinted at conflicts of interest. She came out shaken, eyes red from holding back tears. That evening, under the pouring rain outside the building, I found her waiting for the bus. I offered my umbrella, but she just looked at me. Ethan, maybe we should stop. I can't risk everything we've built. My heart broke. Victoria, it's worth the risk. You're worth it. She shook her head, rain mixing with tears. You deserve someone without complications. I almost let her go, almost. But something in me, courage I didn't know I had, surged up. Over the next months, we navigated the storm. She stood strong in meetings, proving her leadership. The rumors faded as people saw nothing changed professionally. Our connection grew deeper. Honest talks, stolen weekends away from the office, moments where she'd let her guard down completely. She showed me her vulnerable side, and I showed her she didn't have to carry everything alone. Then came the night that changed everything forever. It was a stormy autumn evening, rain pounding like it did that first confession night. I drove to her apartment, heart pounding, a small velvet box in my pocket, soaked from running through the downpour. I knocked on her door. She opened it, surprise turning to concern. Ethan, you're drenched. I dropped to one knee right there in the hallway, rain dripping from my hair. Victoria, that April Fool's joke started as teasing, but you turned it into the truth. You've healed parts of me I didn't know were broken. You make me believe in second chances, in real love showing up when you least expect it. I opened the box, a simple ring, nothing flashy, just like us. Victoria Langford. What if it's forever? Will you marry me? For real this time. Tears streamed down her face as she pulled me up into her arms, rain and all. Yes, she whispered, voice breaking with emotion. 1,000 times yes. It's always been forever. We kissed there in the rain-soaked doorway, the world fading away. From a silly prank to this profound moment, love found us in the most unexpected way. This story reminds us that sometimes the bravest thing is saying yes to what scares you. Kindness, vulnerability, and a little courage can turn ordinary days into lifelong magic. If this touched your heart, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Hidden Truths for more emotional love stories like this. What would you do if a joke turned real? Share below. Thanks for watching. Remember, hidden truths can lead to the most beautiful beginnings.